Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Cloud Strife 189 with 685 rating versus GBR with 702 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. We're going to go ahead, and we are going to see a bunch of ties. Okay, and then GBR wins the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they'll decide to go first. 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Also, there's not going to be music in this video because the original video I recorded isn't getting posted until 4 today, and it's only 3 right now, so I don't know if you guys like the music or not, so that's why there's no music in this. But opening hands, we got Sornier, Magma, Lubellion, Tanky, Sornier. Seems like Cloud Strife knows what's up. And they have Ash, Imperm, Starter, Ash, Magma. So they're going to go ahead and activate Starter. And then Starter goes Summon, bring out Blue, lose life points. And then activate the Blue effect to go Search. And then go grab Jet. Sadly, our only hand traps are Bystials against the Spright deck. Bystials are still okay. It also depends how the opponent has decided to build their deck. Go in the Sprint effect. And then Sprint's going to dump Angler effect. Bring out double Beaver, and then, you know, since we started with the starter line, we can actually Swap Frog, bounce back our Beaver. So we're going to summon Magma now by banishing Blue, and then activate Magma effect. Okay, the opponent lets that go through. It doesn't try to stop it or anything. You know, they could have ashed it, stopped them from getting another body. On summoning Gigantic, we're going to Sornier. They're going to chain Magma, but they can't because they're under starter restriction, which is, I figured, why we did that before Gigantic was summoned for no reason. Otherwise, we would have waited till Gigantic was summoned and went Magma 1, Sornier 2, or you do it before Gigantic. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to drop Magma and Sornier on this summon. I figured the reason why you didn't do that is because, like, they're starter locked. But you obviously didn't realize that. Bring out Swap Frog, dump Swap Frog, link those off, go in the Elf, and now Swap Frog's going to be able to bounce back Magma Mutt, and they're not going to bounce back Beaver, which is fair enough, but we know that in this matchup, the opponent's Bystials aren't going to do the most. It's honestly just like extra bodies, which is still good. Like, getting that for free is still nice. And these Bystials are going to try to stop these Bystials, so it's going to be like a Bystial war. End phase, trying to use Druid Swarm, but they can't because Gigantic. And then they're going to pass. Oh my gosh. This list is also bad for rated. You should not be playing this many Bystids on rated. You can't. There's just not enough tier. No target. Why'd you even activate it then? Hold on. Because that was like no target right away. Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm saying, bro. The Dupe Frog is crazy. Like, the Bystials just don't matter if you play Dupe. And those are, like, the most played hand traps because it's good in tier mirror. They're going to Ash Lubellion. Stop them from getting a search. It's crazy how they'll Ash Lubellion, but they won't Ash Magma. Magma searches any dragon. Lubellion only searches a Bystial dragon. So, it's a little bit weird to me. Activate Tanky. Oh, they're letting that go through. I feel like you would stop that. I mean, I guess they don't really need to with what they have. Normal summon Whiptail. And then go into Borbo. Battle phase. Yeah, because even if they grab a Ram there, you still beat it because you you don't beat it. No, you don't. Yeah, they should have definitely just Toad negated this. Yeah, 100% you just Toad negate that. Toad, grab back Beaver. They need to take the damage. They're going to Borbo attack in the Elf. I guess. We'll take 100 but banish it. So that way they don't get the main phase 2, use the effect. Okay, we could also try to do Bystial things and get the opponent to Bystial and out this. Borbo could have became Zeus because we attacked over Toad. This can also just attack direct too. Sornier, target Gigantic, chain Magma, chain Druid Swarm, they chain Druid Swarm. Okay, so they get to banish, bring out, end of battle. Activates starter, and then Cloud Strife admits defeat. So moving on to the next game now, We're going to go ahead and have Spright go first. We open Fenrir, Tanky, Magma, Desires, Talents. I'm not going to lie. I know I've been hyping the Zoo deck up a lot, but I've actually just came up with, like, multiple better ideas than what I start. Like, the original build isn't bad. It's just that build only works in money matches. Like, it would not work in anything else. And the new build, I think, is actually better in money matches and better generically. So it's just like a big improvement, you know, because like the first list of the deck, I had 0 test games with it. I just hopped straight in the money matches. It was supposed to be a joke deck for content, and then I've actually liked it. But we open Fenrir, Tanky, Magma, Desires, Talons. They have Swap Frog, Jurist Worm, Talons, Swap Frog, and Angler. Okay, so their hand's pretty good here. They're gonna Angler Swap. Okay, so they put Newman in. No target. Stop declaring stuff with no target. You have a target. You bozo. What do you mean no target? Like, nah. You declared it, bro. Send the Swap Frog because it can send itself off field. You messed up. Send the Swap Frog. That's what I would say. They keep declaring this stuff with no targets. It's like, it almost makes it look like they're intentionally trying to do it, right? Like, I don't know. Like, they're saying no target right away, so, like, I don't think they're trying to cheat, but, like, you just can't be dumb and declare effects and then say, never mind. Go search Double Cross, Swap Frog, bounce itself back to hand, and then discard Swap Frog, special summon out Swap Frog, link off, go into Elf, and then Elf effect, bring out Swap Frog from the graveyard. Overlay those, make totally awesome, set Double Cross, and then pass turn. Yep, this is pretty strong here, being able to take, especially draw Shifter, activate Shifter. Decides to do this during the draw phase, by the way. Does not wait until potentially the main phase. If you do it in main phase, it makes Talents live if they negate it, which they will. So you should have gone the main phase because you know they negate this. Unless if you want your first play to be special Fenrir to banish. Because like they have to negate, otherwise they just can't toad any other time. Because they can't toad because Shifter. So obviously they're going to toad Tribute, try to grab back Beaver. They're going to double cross, bring out Toad. Grab back the Beaver, go main phase special Fenrir. So we could have had Talents live. We didn't have that live now. Activate Tanky. And then Tanky's going to go search. Honestly, when you play a deck like this, like that is so much like... It's just actually worse than your opponent's decks in a lot of ways. You can't misplay with your cards. You put yourself down like a little bit of advantage and like it really messes you up. Go Borbo, go battle. They're gonna let them go in the battle. Okay, well the opponent isn't real either. Like, okay, if both these players played like absolutely perfect, right? If the Spright player played absolutely perfect, the Zoo player wouldn't be able to do nearly as well as they're doing because the Zoo player is misplaying. But because the Spright player is also misplaying, the Zoo player is ahead. Maybe not ahead. They're in a good spot, but like they shouldn't. There's no way you okay the battle. You're supposed to Elf effect, summon blue effect, try to go search. They Fenrir, let's go. Toad Tribute negate set, let's go. Like now they just go battle. Like if you attack, they could Toad negate. So I guess you just like beat over Toad, beat over Elf, something like that. We're gonna go ahead, beat over Elf, attack Toad. Yeah. And like they could have summoned blue and then like not blue. They could have summoned Jet and then Jet effect go grab starter. Now they're gonna go Magma, banish Jet, special summon, effect a search during end phase, and then attack over Gigantic. Then main phase 2, Fenrir effect to go search. So Fenrir, grab a copy of Fenrir. We have Desires, we're gonna go Chakanine, Hammer Kong, Tiger Mortar, Zeus. This is a waste. I don't think you're supposed to put that many materials under your Zeus. You really wanna, I guess it depends what their extract is. I just assume that they're playing my extract, but I guess I shouldn't do that. Because in my extra deck, I have the perfect amount of Zeus to where I can Zeus the second time with 4 materials, And then the third Zoo normal summon, if it comes up, is able to go into a Tiger Mortar or a Chakanai, whichever one I decide to leave. And then I can pretty much like equip a Whiptail, try to do a Whiptail thing with it, or I could go into Drill and Drill try to do something. Looking at the banishes, see like Regeki, L-Storm. And then they draw Bell and Talons. Okay, end phase, go search Druisworm. Talons was probably misplayed with. Pass, they draw Sornier. Then go main phase, battle phase, activate Sornier, target shifter, banish special, Fenrir effect, banish it face down. Yeah, I think that's what you do. I was gonna say you could let Fenrir get beat over so that way Zeus can equip, so that way you have more stuff. It could also equip Lubellion or Sornier. Sornier can send Lubellion. Fenrir, banish face down, then they're gonna go Druisworm. We bell that. We probably should have let that one go. No, you can't let that one go through because the Druisworm summons, crashes with Magma, and sends the Zeus. They're gonna go Talons to take. Did we use a monster effect during main phase? I mean, they just went straight to battle. Yeah, they didn't. Bro, what? Cloud Strife isn't even like what? Like, I don't get it. These last few days we've seen like good players, or at least decently good players, start just straight fumbling the bag. That's what Cloud Strife's doing right now. Fumbling the bag. Summon Beaver, Beaver effect, bring out Beaver, and then use those, make Elf effect, summon back out Blue from the graveyard, change Druisworm to summon and banish the Blue, which the opponent knew about because we searched it off of Magma. And now what? You're going to go Zeus wipe the field? Okay, we're not going to Druisworm wipe our own Zeus when you obviously have no other plays, otherwise you would have just summoned it and used Zeus and the other guy to make whatever. IP, I guess, if you play it. Draw Shifter, switch to attack, battle phase, attack, and then go into Zeus. Pass turn. End phase, Druisworm, banish Druisworm, bring out, pass, draw Jet, and then, okay, that is pretty good. Normal summon, you definitely just Zeus wipe. Yeah, Talents is even like a punish, because Talents has to draw on the starter. It's really just starter. Starter is like the big punish. So I think I just Zeus wipe. If they Druisworm send, cool, you have Fenrir. You don't have anything to search off of it, but it's still an interruption, still like decent. And if they only have one card and it's, you know, not starter, which means they pass, then Fenrir should also, ooh, we draw Tanky for game, cool. Special Fenrir, activate Tanky, bring out Thoroughblade, and then put Borbal on top of it in case if we get stopped. Bystial doesn't stop us because Fenrir will banish it face down. And then move on into game 3. We're going to get to see the Zoo player be forced to go first. Let's see how prepared they are for this. We open Tanky, Magma, Shifter, Tanky, L-Storm. Ooh, had L-Storm in their list when they were going first. That's not good. Yeah, you have to, like, my last build wasn't even good at going first. It wasn't. It had like a few trap cards in it, but then if you go second, the trap cards on grid. You really want cards that are good at going first and or second, which obviously isn't cards like Lightning Storm, Evenly, or even doing what I was doing and putting in trap cards, because if your opponent then just decides to go first and you open a trap card in your hand, you're going to look kind of dumb. Unless if you have enough hand traps to stop them, then the trap card is really good. But they have Blue, Druisworm, Gamma, Swap Frog, Gamma. Please, Cloud Strife, I am begging you to don't Shifter during draw phase or standby. Wait. Okay. Good. Honestly, I forgot for a second that they were the ones going first. I thought they were the ones going first for a second. It's just because I see all these going second cards. But okay. Again, please do not do this during draw phase or standby phase. Please. No! You're lying! No, don't do it. Why? What do you play around? Talons. What do you play into? Gamma. Is it worth it? Probably not to do this. But I guess, like, no, you actually just lose. No, oh my gosh, your opponent is so bad. I was about to say, so let's summon 35 attack points worth of damage in defense when we're going second. Special blue effect to go search, and then blue's gonna go grab Jet. And then after that, we're gonna Magma, banish to play around red. And then affect the search during end phase, special Jet, activate the Jet effect, and then Jet goes Surge. Jet's gonna go ahead and grab Gamma Burst. Oh, we are for sure ending the game this turn. Make Sprint effect, dump Angler effect, bring out double Beavers. Yeah, and they just say GG's, bring out Beaver, Gamma Burst makes it to where all level, rank, and link 2 is getting 14 attack. So, it's pretty easy. I mean, you could just, like, bring out 2 Beavers, overlay Gigantic, summon out anything random, Soul Sweeper, banish Magma. And then you have 25, 32, 19. And then on top of that, you're adding 28 because you had 2, rank 2s. So that's just game with Gigantic, Driver, and the boost of the Gamma Burst. I'm pretty sure it's like 10,000 damage, to be honest. A little over it, maybe a little off. But it's definitely game. So we're going to see the GGs handed out there, and the match was only about 20 minutes long. DGBR, the Spright player, does end up winning. I'm happy that people are playing this deck. I want to see what other people do with it, because I'm not saying like what I've done is perfect. I'm just saying it's almost perfect, and if someone else can do something perfect, I will snatch their goo and put it in my deck, because I want to keep playing this Zoo deck because it's fun. I like the Zoo deck is fun, the Spright deck is fun. Those are probably the decks I have like the most fun with this format. I also just like playing a bunch of hand traps, like just so much interruption and interaction every single game. And I also feel like I've learned how to use my hand traps like so well just because I've hand trapped. Every game I play, it's like double, triple hand trap because I play Spright and Zoo. Especially Zoo, holy. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.